the first official day of spring at the Space Center in Vancouver, and you've got your trusty lab coat on, which I'm sure is offering you all sorts of protection, right?
Oh yeah, just call me Dr. RenaHeer. Yeah, no, actually the real expert here is Lars. Lars, you're with the National Research Council, and
exactly.
One of the things that is an interesting topic of conversation at many dinner tables and in real estate happens to be fuel cell technology.
There you go, yeah.
All right, so tell me a little bit about how fuel cell technology works.
It's sort of a very green technology. We harvest the energy of the sun with solar cells, and we apply them to fuel cells. And then we split the water that we have in these containers into its base components. What are those gases?
Hydrogen and oxygen.
There you go. And
All
hydrogen
right.
is the same element that is in our sun, and it gives energy. And we can store that and then fuel it over a fuel cell here. So this could be your mobile phone, your car, or anything. And just by blowing the hydrogen over one side and the air over the other side, you create energy and water. So water is the only waste product. And in the early NASA missions, they even used that on board and drank the water that came out of it.
Very interesting. So they use the energy, and after that, the only byproduct, I guess, is the water.
Exactly.
And they can drink it. It's
Exactly.
clean enough to drink.
It's very nice.
Does it taste good?
I haven't tried it, sorry.
Okay. Well, maybe we'll try
we
it.
not only reliant on hydrogen, though, so we also have cars that work on methanol or ethanol in this case. So
Absolutely.
in the future, we'll just take a bottle of vodka and put it into our
Pour it
car.
down
And then
How
our
would
car
people
will
feel
run
about
off.
that, I wonder?
I don't know. I think they're pretty
I'm
okay
fine
with
with
it. It's one of the many fuels that we can use in the.
Doesn't mean you have to use like the expensive stuff.
No, exactly.
use
It can
the
be
cheap
any
vodka.
cheap
Baby duck, whatever.
alcohol that you get out of plants or so, and you need a catalyst on the surface. A lot of bling bling involved. That's why we don't have these fuel cells at the moment. There's platinum.
Right.
And we at the National Research Council, Institute for Fuel Cell Innovation, and the UBC Department of Materials Engineering
Excellent.
develop other materials that make this more cheap.
Fabulous.
And, more
Thank you.
accessible for the
Very accessible. Thank you very
capital.
much, Lars, and for making that description accessible as well.
So now you're an expert on fuel cell technology. Your skills are just like astounding.
You know what? I am astounded myself. It's Lars really who's doing most of the magic. But yeah, no, fascinating technology, and it's really nice to get such a quick explanation.
Definitely. Good job. Thanks, Rena.